If you've ever seen an older Gen Z sibling looking at their phone, scrolling for hours, and looking bored and anxious at the same time, you're not imagining things. Gen Z got stuck. They grew up in a world where screens took over and anxiety and loneliness skyrocketed. But Gen Alpha, you have a chance to do things differently. And one of the biggest things missing? Free play. And no, I'm not talking about video games where you don't have to pay to play them. Let's talk about it in today's message for Monday. A useful message for teens in 4 minutes or less. So first off, what is free play? Peter Gray, a developmental psychologist, describes free play as having these key elements. First, you choose it. No adults organizing every little detail. You and your friends decide what, when, and how to play. 2, it's done for fun, not a goal. No trophies, no grades, no social media clout. Just play for play's sake. 3, it includes some risk. Climbing trees, make up rules, learning through small mistakes. It all helps your brain grow. Sound simple? That's because it is. But too many people in Gen Z traded this real world fun for virtual distraction. And it's messing with their brains. So what makes the best free play? Jonathan Haidt, another brainy guy who studies human behavior and also wrote the book The Anxious Generation, which is the focus this month. He says the best kind of free play has 4 elements. It's embodied, which means you're using your body, not just your thumbs. It's synchronous, which means it's happening live and people can respond to each other instantly. It's one-to-one or in small groups. Real conversations, not just broadcasting to a giant unknown audience. Is anybody listening to me out there? And it takes commitment. You invest in a group and it matters if you show up or if you leave. Now, compare that to the virtual world, which is literally the opposite. It's disembodied, just a screen, zero movement. It's asynchronous, so it has delayed responses like texts and likes and posts. It's one-to-many, and you're broadcasting to followers, not having a real back and forth with someone. And it's low commitment. Easy to join, easy to leave, no real investment. If you don't like what's happening with one account, you can just create another one. One way of interacting builds social skills, friendships, and confidence, aka a strong generation. The other, not so much. So why does this matter for your brain? Well, Jonathan Haidt talks about attunement and social learning, 2 things that your brain needs to thrive. Attunement is your brain syncing with the emotions and actions of those around you. It's how you read a room, tell if a joke lands, or comfort a friend. It's as important for social success as exercise is for physical health. Social learning is watching, copying, and adapting behaviors of others. This is how humans have always learned, but social media kind of warps the process. Social media plays off of our innate sense of who to follow and what to do, but it does it in the worst way possible. It uses our brain's tendency of conformist bias to follow trends, even when they're dumb, and prestige bias or popularity, which leads us to listening and copying influencers, even though they don't know what they're talking about. The way social media warps our social learning does not make us stronger at real world relationships, which is why Gen Z is struggling so much with them. The fix? Well, it's more free play and less screen time. I want you to have stronger friendships, better social skills, and more confidence. But it's gonna take a commitment from you that Gen Z would just think is absolutely nuts. It's a commitment to avoid the virtual world and social media for as long as possible and spend more time in real world play. Start small, ride bikes with some friends, make up a game, try out sports or theater, or even just go someplace new and explore. Gen Z kind of got stuck in the virtual world, but Gen Alpha, you guys can break free from digital habits that don't work. So get out there, take the lead, and make real life fun again. I hope you found that video helpful. You know, if you were in Sidekick to Hero, my gamified mindset training program for teens, you would have received experience points and coins for watching it. Plus have access to like a bunch of videos and courses to help you become the confident, goal-crushing hero the world so desperately needs right now. If that sounds like your kind of thing, go grab a parent and go over to sidekicktohero.com and start your free trial today. Or, just keep watching my videos here on YouTube and get 0 experience points and coins. It's up to you, really.